Are you ready for the week's acting performance from inside the actor's studio, along with a creative helping of Tony's scintillating booking? Do you remember one of the Clash of Champions when Baba sent his top Japanese guys over, are supposed to have a match on the TV special, and they did a swerve angle in WCW, it's like 91 or whatever, and locked them in
Oh,
the
no.
dressing room
That was
and
89.
replaced them?
That was 89.
89, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it was going to be like Michael Hayes, Sting, and the Junkyard Dog against, was it the Road Warriors and Tenru? I forget exactly what it was, but it was something like that.
Well, it ended up that's why Baba never worked with him again, right? He was so insulted.
Yeah.
Well, this time, Brodido got locked in the locker room. Bandito and Brody King so FTR's doing a promo in the ring, and there's no Stokely. And they're out there, they're in t-shirts and sweatpants. They've given up. They just look like two guys now. And they're cutting a promo saying they're the number one contenders for the tag team title. And they call out Bandito and Brody King, the champions, and they play the music, but they don't come. And suddenly, we go to the back with the camera and Renee Moxley Good with Stokely in front of the locker room that says Brodido locker room. And there's somebody pounding on the other side of the door, and Stokely saying, well, I don't know, they can't be. I don't know. What the fuck? So they've got the camera standing by where these people have been locked in the fucking room. And they go back to show it. And then they come back to the ring, and Dax is, I'm so upset that they can't be out here. And then Bandito's family, including the grandmother, that apparently they've done another angle with at some point, is sitting ringside, and he cuts the heel promo on them. And it wasn't Lawler and Stu and Helen, was it? It's so fake, and it's not good material, and it goes on too long. And Granny and the family have varying expressions. One of them, I guess Bandito's brother, is wearing a mask. And
He's a wrestler.
Well, whatever.
That's Gravity.
Are you serious?
That's Gravity. FTR beat up Gravity here.
Well, at least they did better than Isaac Newton did. But the whole thing doesn't come together. And I don't know if he was supposed to show it or not, because it's kind of a heelish thing, but Dax had the Spanish that he was speaking to Granny written on the palm of his hand. Did you see that?
I thought that was a nice touch, actually. I thought that was good.
Well, if it was intentional, I don't know.
Oh, it had to be. It had to be.
Well, you never know with this fucking show. And so then he says, give me a little kiss in Spanish, and he leans over, and she's supposed to slap him, but the woman has to be 85. And she kind of flicked her hand and tapped him, and he kind of sold it, and the people got it enough to get with it. But then the brother jumps the rail, and they have a fake fight. And while this is going on, they go back to the video of Stokely in front of the door, but he's there for 2 seconds, and Brody King's fist comes through the door and grabs Stokely, and he gets free and runs off. And then he runs out to the ring, and the baby faces are following him, and they run the heels off. It's all so fucking fake, isn't it? Just why?
As someone married to a Latina, I think the most realistic thing was the idea that FTR were threatening this old Latina woman and some other women behind them, and they weren't scared at all. They were having a great time. They were smiling. They didn't seem bothered. I don't know why Gravity jumped the rail. It didn't seem like Grandma was bothered at all.
No, she was doing good.
She didn't have any problem at all.
And by the way, the door was hollow too. It was not it was not just a hollow door. I understand that many doors these days are not solid, but it was like a drywall door that he could put his fist through both sides of it, hollow in the middle, but the sides of it were only arena doors are not made out of balsa wood or drywall. I'm sorry.
Well, at least they got away from making fake rooms. Now they just do doors.
Ugh.
Are you excited for Brodido versus FTR?
No, I'm not. Because if you want to see a match, by the time they get finished promoting it, you've changed your mind.
Did you see the thing backstage with Jurassic Express?
Oh, I skip all the backstage stuff because if I started breaking that down and how phony and bad acting it is, it'd take me forever. But what did they do?
Well, they were walking towards the camera doing a promo. Jack Perry still can't talk in a realistic way, but now he's kind of dressed almost like if Indiana Jones joined Greenpeace. And he took out his knife and they stabbed a $100 bill and left it there because they're about to have this big money match against the Bucks.
Oh, yeah, because Don Fallis is trying to get the Bucks to join his family of 18. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm surprised he didn't fuck the Octomom. But they're broke, so they need all this money, but every time they get a chance at winning the money, they lose. But now there's going to be a $1 million, and nobody believed a $1 million tag match, $400,000 battle royal. What? That's why I say he's just doing the same thing over and over, Tony. He's lost it. He's hit the wall. He can't get out of it. It's not a fun place to be.
See, the funny thing is, if you're an AEW fan defending it, your only defense is, man, how could it be $1 million? I didn't believe it when it was 500,000. Now it's $1 million. The only defense is, well, the owner's a moron. And he just spends money like crazy. Of course it would be $1 million. Why wouldn't you believe this? This is not Vince McMahon. This guy will throw money out the window.
And besides that,
that's the only defense. That's the only defense.
The Buckaroos were so happy to spread the publicity when they got the multi-million-dollar contracts, became the highest paid tag team of all time from this guy. And that was only a couple of years ago, but now they're broke. And Nick of all people, these right-wing religious simpletons lost $500,000 at a casino. But Nicky doesn't even know how to play fucking blackjack. It's just ridiculous.
Well, that's the tag team division.